Iggy Pop and the Stooges, how the man from a trailer park created punk.
If the Velvet Underground provided the dark poetry of the underground, Iggy Pop provided the violent, shirtless, screaming energy. He is the original rock and roll animal. His career is a story of beautiful chaos, self-destruction, and a phoenix-like triumph. From a Michigan trailer park to the highest stages in the world, this is the full, unfiltered, and deeply detailed story of James Osterberg Jr., the man who became Iggy Pop.
If this video got your blood pumping and your energy high, hit that like button. And if you want to follow more deep dives into the chaotic genius of rock and roll, join the family and subscribe. We're now at 1,190 subscribers, and your support is I Got a Right. Part 1. The Ann Arbor Chaos. The man, born James Newell Osterberg Jr., grew up in a trailer park in Ann Arbor, Michigan, a humble beginning that would fuel his ferocious appetite for rebellion. Before the Stooges, James was a serious musician. He was the drummer for several bands, including the Iguanas, where he got the name Iggy, and the blues band the Prime Movers. But he grew tired of the established sounds. Inspired by the theatricality of the Doors and the free jazz of John Coltrane, he envisaged a new kind of band, one that stripped rock and roll down to its rawest, most dangerous core. In 1967, the psychedelic Stooges, later just the Stooges, were born.
Part 2. The Stooges Revolution. The Stooges' sound was unlike anything else. It was ugly, loud and brilliantly minimalist, the complete opposite of the psychedelic jams of the time. Their first two albums, The Stooges 1969 and Funhouse 1970, were commercial disasters but critical masterpieces. Their performances were legendary for the sheer chaos. Iggy'd scream, bleed and throw himself into the crowd, pioneering the stage dive and the art of self-mutilation as performance. Their lack of success, however, led to the first breakup, fueled by rising drug use and frustration with the music industry.
Part 3. The Tragedy of Excess. The chaos of the Stooges was fueled by genuine, deep-seated tragedy. By the early 70s, the band and Iggy himself were consumed by addiction, leading to their first breakup. It was at this point that another music legend, David Bowie, entered the picture. Bowie, recognising Iggy's raw genius, resurrected the band for one final album, Raw Power, 1973. Well, the music was brilliant, the personal demons remained, and Iggy's drug use spiralled out of control, leading to his admittance to a psychiatric hospital in 1974.
Part 4. The Berlin Rescue and Controversial Friendship. The critical turning point in Iggy's life was his relationship with David Bowie. In 1976, Bowie invited Iggy to live with him in Berlin, a move intended to clean up both their lives and focus on new music. This was an artistic lifeline. Bowie produced two of Iggy's most essential solo albums, The Idiot and Lust for Life. However, this period also held one of rock's most infamous and tragic anecdotes. The story that Bowie would visit Iggy at the Psychics Kick Hospital, not to encourage sobriety, but to allegedly bring him drugs. This story, which Iggy himself has referenced, is a chilling detail that highlights the immense tragedy and deep complexity of their codependent friendship. While they created groundbreaking music, their relationship was rooted in the dark, self-destructive glamour of rock stardom.
Iggy Pop eventually got clean and went on to have one of the most enduring solo careers in rock history, becoming a figure of genuine respect and influence. He never became a commercial sellout, but he became something more important, the undisputed Godfather of Punk. He is the man who proved that rock and roll should be primitive, dangerous and completely real.